Who am I?
Athletes.
Astrologer number 1.
I love
Without
it.
any sex 10 times a week. And
That's crazy.
drink alcohol, nightclubs,
Okay.
smoking, money.
doTERRA business.
You know, I have some oils. Do you want? This is our life.
Wow.
I'm like, woo woo. That's it.
What if everything you knew about Bali, network marketing, and future of biohacking is complete illusion? In this podcast, I'm gonna break these 3 illusions. Illusion number 1, Bali is only for party boys and people who have no responsibility of real life. Illusion number 2, network marketing, especially doTERRA, is only a side hustle or little hobby for the nice aroma girls. And illusion number 3, future of biohacking is all about expensive clinics, extreme protocols, and high-level equipments, which not everyone can really afford. So my guest today is Ajit Baba, who is not your typical Bali guy. He is a husband, father of 3, athletes, blue diamond of doTERRA, and he built an amazing gymnastic castle in the middle of Bali, where families from all over the world come to train, live, and have lots of fun. Today, Ajit is going to share with us what is real life in Bali look like and how he actually built this castle on the profit that you probably never expect he did. Hi, Ajit.
Whoa, hi. What an introduction.
Cool, huh? So you're living in Bali.
Yeah.
It's been what, 8 years or?
Yeah, it's already 8 years.
8 years, how cool. So when people first hear about Bali, they imagine like endless parties, you know, beer, drinks, enlightened people, where it actually goes in a very different direction, not really enlightenment.
Yeah.
And when I met you, I saw a completely different story. So why we have this kind of contrast? What is it all about?
Yeah, so first of all, like Bali is same as a like small model of the whole world.
Okay.
And here we have 5 climate zones.
Okay.
So that means like different nature, different plants, different trees, like different everything. So you can travel around like years and years, you know, watching like all these waterfalls and rice fields and volcanoes and everything. So it's amazing. It's actually like a paradise. So there's different locations where like different types of people prefer to stay.
Yeah.
So there's like a location with 5-star hotels, you know, and there's another where all the surfers usually go from all over the world, from Australia and some other countries. And there's more like modern places where people who like gym, you know, and maybe some nightclubs, you know, like tourist locations.
Okay.
And there is Ubud, which is the place known as a very spiritual place with a lot of yoga retreat centers and yoga retreat schools, and mostly like family people living there, or some, you know, like woo-woo people. Yeah, like vegans, vegetarians, like people who, you know, drink alcohol and, you know, smoking and have some more healthy lifestyle.
Okay.
So everyone can find actually whatever he like here.
Okay.
And when we moved here, we already were like woo-woo, just a little bit.
Cool.
You know, we just know that Ubud is 100% our place.
Okay.
So we move right here.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay, give me the definition. What is woo-woo?
Woo-woo is like...
Different people have different perception. What's woo-woo?
Okay. Woo-woo is like new age, spiritual, like esoteric conceptions. So there's a lot of like different things.
Yeah.
We can
Yeah.
mix of different esoteric learnings or studies, how to say it. I don't know.
So now you're living basically in Ubud. You have family here. Your children live here. Your wife live here.
Yeah, we came when my wife was pregnant a second time. When he burned our first daughter, she said, okay, next time we're gonna go to Bali to give, you know, like natural birth.
Yeah.
So she get pregnant and we moved here, and 2 out of 3 our kids born here. So first was born Moscow in a like hospital. The second, my son was born here in a like natural birth center, and the third just at home, right in my hands, just with our friend who is like doula, just supporting like this natural process. So it was like step by step, you know.
Wow. And do you see the difference in terms of how the character of the children was built based on how the birth was
We will
conducted?
see. There are so many things influence on this because everyone. Just for better understanding, I have a big experience before as an astrologer. So I have around 3,000 one-on-one consultations. So, and I can say like, yes, of course, like the birth process influence the person, but the astrological part, the karma with which the person born here is the most powerful thing. So
okay, so then it's possible basically to live in Bali, have a family, children. It's not basically for the party guys who come for a year, 2 years, and just they go to the real world, kind of.
So Bali is a very interesting place, and there's, as I said, different places, different territories, and a lot of different community with different interests, right? And there's a lot of layers. So you can still live in Bali, for example, in Ubud, in a small like village, and never meet each other for like 5 or 10 years.
Wow.
Because your interests still different, your community is still different, right?
Okay.
So Bali is a very unique place, and the first like reason why is actually people. You know, so there is a lot of different, very interesting, like-minded, freedom, art, and entrepreneurial people from all over the world. So you can meet here like the best of the best. So people who have brain and money and some art in their head.
Yes.
So one day everyone come here. From Moscow, from Dubai, from New York, from London, from all the cities in the world, they come to Bali. This is the best and the only island with such a huge community of different nationalities and just different people. So this is like number one. So it's not only like sea, sand, sun, sex, or like only yoga or only surfing. Here we have a big like IT community, like startup community, real estate community, crypto community, like investors community, different events. Like every day there's a lot of events. So the life is very active. Like it's a big melting pot, you know. But sometimes people come here for the certain period of life. Let's say 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, like 4 or 5 years, to rebuild themselves from inside, you know, and then go back to their country or for like recovery after, you know, like corporate job or after like divorce or whatever. So there's so many different circumstances. Basically, it's like karma. And then after this period, like say like in this film Eat, Pray, Love, so they go back to their normal life. This is our life.
You continue.
we just choose to stay here. And our kids are happy to be here. So, and we built this nice project because my daughter started do aerials gymnastics, and we were like so surprised and touched, you know, by this fact. She said that she don't want to go to school. She just want to be circus artist. She just asked me to build something, you know, to organize this process. And I was just like crying. And then I find this place. And then first I didn't take it serious. But then she said me like second time and third time, she said, I don't want to go to school. I will have a YouTube channel and then I will perform and I will travel everywhere all over the world and everything. Okay. Looks like this soul just know the main reason why she came here. So who am I to tell her like, no, you should go to school and then to university and like, you know, like this. And then we find this place. I didn't really understand what will be here first. But then this story with my daughter happened. It was just in a few months. And then I understand, okay, I meet these people, I find this place, my daughter is ready to develop this thing. Okay, let's do it. Another interesting fact, I have nothing connected me with circus in my life before. So now we're training like 10 times a week. Me, my wife, my daughter, my son, and the smallest daughter, which is like 3.5, also starts, you know, jumping on the trampoline and do some aerials. Before I even didn't know, okay, we will build it. Who will work here? I don't know any coaches, know any like technical specialists,
but
nobody.
You found it. You found everyone.
Just people came. I know, they just show up one by one.
Yeah,
One came, another came, another came.
I think it was because such a pure intention, because you build it out of love to your daughter and to allow her to experience what she loves to do, the sense of freedom. And when we actually act from this state of love, things just come to us.
Yeah, that's a very
right?
interesting experience because like all the projects I built before was like really lead and pushed by me as a leader, you know. And this project is just happening by itself, and I am just observing this process.
I love
without any
it.
pushing, and just people are coming and just like, okay, let's go. So that's very interesting experience for me as a leader, because before I had this thing in my head that if you want something to happen, you just need to go and push, you know, like if no, so nothing will happen. But if looks like if there is like certain karmic reason for like any project or whatever, something to happen, so it just happened by itself. It doesn't matter what you think about it.
So now you basically attracted the best coaches in the world. You have coaches from Cirque du Soleil, from Bolshoi Theater in Moscow. You have masters of gymnastics coaching here. You have all this professional equipment. You have people coming from all over the world. Now the rooms are fully booked. And you just sitting and observing. How beautiful this life is, huh?
But there is a long story before. So I'm working hard for many years. So it's not like, you know.
I know. Okay, very interesting fact. This particular circus was actually founded through the reinvestment of the doTERRA business, right? Because you're
100%.
also a blue diamond of doTERRA, which is the network marketing. And most of the people, they think that network marketing is just a side hustle or maybe just hobby for the fairy girls who love to smell the oils. But this is very different side of network marketing. Tell me more about it. How did you manage to make so much money and also to invest them in circus?
First of all, like network marketing, referral business, first of all is business. Same as any other business. So if you wanna sell juice, you know, like kids selling juice, buy glasses on the street. Just to make like few dollars per day. Like, and other people, they open a small juice place, you know, like, so they can earn like $1,000 or a few $1,000 per month. Other people, they open like the network of like 300 branches in the country. Or there is other, I know they have an iced tea and, you know, like ice cream with a like different iced tea. They're from China. It's like company already 30 years or something, like I don't remember exactly, but they have like 2,000 branches, mostly in China, but here in Indonesia, in Indonesia as well, and everything. So it's actually the same. The size of your business is depends what you have inside of your vision, right? If you want to find a way how to like earn just $200 per month just to have like some products for free, you can do it. That's okay. So we just recommend for a few friends, so they buy, so we have some commissions, so you can have a good products for free. There is the way, and mostly people do that. And like another way, like if you wanna earn another like 5 or 7 or 10 hundred, like $1,000 per month, just as a side hustle, so it also works. So you can do it, no problem. But there's other people choose this system. I mean, before, for example, they have a salary in a corporate like 5, 7 or 10,000 grand. So they need something like more like solid. So they have family, they have some level of comfort, and so they just think on the another level. They think, okay, how I can earn another like 10, 15 or 20,000, right? So and they're like what they do is like 100% different, and how they do from kids who sell juice. So it's like just different scale, right? And so I have 12 years when I started doTERRA. It was like around 10 years of marketing and sales in online education mostly, and I already understand how to launch products. So I understand like this process, you know, and I have a pretty good business before, and then I just understand, okay, like if I like this product, when we start use essential oils, we already didn't use any antibiotics, painkillers, and all this kind of stuff for years. Then we just like the product, and then I understand, okay, like if I have really a small community, maybe 100 people, you know, and I can just share with them. Okay, like if it will be like another 1 or 2 or 3,000, that will be great. Why not? So people buy a property and rent this property out to have this amount of money. So I just can share with the people, and I just start sharing, and it goes like extremely good. So people love the product. I'm also like a good storyteller, you know.
You are.
So I just share in a good way,
Yeah.
and then I start understand that there is a bigger scale. So I meet like Sergey, who is a presidential diamond. He already earned like few millions on this. So I thought, okay, if he did it, so I can also, right?
Yeah.
And when I had a first experience in my community, so I earned like 6,000 or $6,500 in 2 months, and that was the best part of the world.
It's big for the
yeah.
first 2 months. You
Yeah.
made 6K.
Right. So usually like we know people who know something about network marketing, they definitely know that there is always there are some people who do like really good money, but it takes time. It takes like 5 years, 6 years, or whatever. So, and just because I had 10 years of experience of marketing and sales, and I understand how to package all this information about the product and about the business, and just share with the people, not in a way, you know, I have some oils. Do you want to buy it? You know, no. I just understand like the system. I understand where is the money, and I understand who is my audience.
Yeah.
So who are these people? I want a partnership with, right? And so I just understand that there's nutritionists, naturopathists, yoga teachers, sport coaches, some marketing people who understand the same lunch processes, and I just go to my friends, so I show them, just look, I make like 6,000 in last 2 months. You have more subscribers, you have more people in your email. I will share with you all the experience, so let's try. Like what you lose, let's try. So let's do it. So, and we did it, and they get more than me.
Wow.
So then I understand, okay, now I know the system. It's a life hack.
Yes.
So when I started this trend, when we start implement the product, like the really good, high quality product, the communities which are already exists. So it's not about building community from the start, from zero. So I understand that my clients, my partners is people who can bring 100 people with them, or 200, or 500, or 5,000. So now I have like 5 partners. So, and each of these partners bring from 500 people to 5,000.
So basically you approach leaders who already have network of clients,
so that's why,
and that was your secret basically for such a fast
If
growth.
Like, long story short, it's like this. But then there is another level. So let's say we will go to Bangkok in a few weeks, right? And there we will have a meeting with Alice Shadoway. So you said like my business is big. But my business is like, just for information, is like the average like $300,000 per month. So which is around like 3.5-4 million per year. But she have, this is crazy, more than 300 million a year.
Wow.
So she's like huge. My volume is like nothing comparing with hers, and she have another mindset. She just think the same as on my level. I was thinking, okay, I will like sign up this influencer, I will sign up this guy, I will sign up this girl, like nutritionist or whatever. So she think like this, okay, I will sign up Russia in this team, I will sign up Indonesia, which is like 300 million people and $100 million per year market. I will sign up, let's say, okay, Dubai will be there, you know, like UAE, and then I will sign up China, which is like 400 million per year. So she's thinking like this, you know, it's like another level. So now I'm starting, so why actually we are talking here? So now I start realize that this is another huge opportunity for and huge strength for next 5, even like 10 years is Southeast Asia. India and Indonesia, which is number 2 and number 4 biggest countries in the world, with a huge population, and there is Vietnam and Philippines and Malaysia and Singapore, like some other countries here, which have a huge potential and a huge economical growth, and potentially they will grow like more and more because the center, you know, like everything moved to Asia now.
Yes,
A lot of businesses, and like next center is Asia. And before, you know, people didn't have this opportunity financially to pay more attention to their health because they just didn't have money. They just need think what to eat, how to feed themselves and their kids. You know, now it's more and more like middle class here, and they start like do more sports, like you know, work with nutritionists, so more like wellness, health, beauty industry is growing, and by the way, it's like huge in the world. So it's growing here, and it will be bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And now we're talking about like $1 billion market if we're talking about like Asia and all the countries around, and some Arabic countries, of course, right? Like Saudi or like Qatar, Kuwait, and like everything. So it's a $1 billion market. I just want to have a part of this big pie in next 10 years. Let's say I will be okay with 10%.
Cool.
Which is like pretty good money, you know.
Yes, I love these ambitions. And now basically you make, I think, also of different levels. So it's not like you only sell to one person, not even one society, one community, but territory, country, region, etc. Right? Okay, interesting. And what do you think is like the main mistake that people do when they want to succeed in network marketing and it doesn't happen? Because a lot of people who are unsuccessful, right? Okay, you've done 6K in 2 months, you had lots of cases, but many people, they try, and nothing happens. So from your point of view, what are the key mistakes?
The biggest thing is mostly people have no goal, because if the person know what he wants, so there is no problem. So I usually say, if you want to have a split, or if you want to have a, you know, like 6 packs, abs, everyone know what to do, right? Just, you know, need to eat this, you need to like get up early in the morning and train and run and do all the abs exercises. In 1 year you will have a perfect, I saw such a crazy transformations, I mean physically, right? And same with the finances. So if you understand what you need, so you just on the next level. Same when I started this business, I already had 10 years experience of like public speaking and marketing and sales, you know, and I already understand that all this, that will be a big thing actually what I want to share with you guys now, that all this education, business, consulting business is fake. That's a great business. I mean, in this part, because this is not business. This is self-employment. So if you dancing in the Instagram, so you have clients. If you stop dancing in the Instagram, it's gone. There's a lot of other people dancing. So it's actually like a work, like an employment, but you have no boss. Yes, you have some level of freedom. Maybe you have like more money than in the office, and you can live in Bali or like traveling here and there. But if you will stop do whatever you're doing, like training or like what are you like teaching or like you're like sharing with, or like you're selling like courses, it doesn't matter. If you will stop, you will have no income. So then I decide that I will be 100% focused on creating assets. And like the definition of what's actually business is, like this is like for me, and as let's say like Robert Kiyosaki said, this is the system which actually work without you, giving you like kind of passive income. So you can still be there, but like once a week for an hour, or once a month, like 1 day in a month. Well, that's okay. That's okay for me. That's I can do. You know?
Good stuff.
So, but if you work like daily, and if you stop working and your like business start dying very fast. So it's self-employment. It can be good and good money and everything. So then I decide to focus on creating assets, and then I meet the person who showed me like doTERRA. So first I fall in love in the products, and then I met Sergey, who already built his system, and his main value was freedom. And he actually told that people came, it's like, this is exactly a place you are looking for, because people come here not for really big money, but for a freedom. So he said, I make like $500,000 per year without social media, living in Bali and traveling with a family, with the 3 kids and everything. So yeah, okay, I love this. So I just want to be like you guys, you know, just show me what I do, and then I implement my experience from last 10 years.
So now basically you have a structure. Let's say if someone is watching this podcast and he or she is the coach, nutritionist, maybe naturopath, teacher, etc., you have this kind of scheme, program and path that you can take people through, right?
Yeah, 100%.
So they can basically amplify the effect and speed up the process, correct?
More than that. It's not a course, it's not a video or whatever, because the situation is like really different. So one nutritionist and another nutritionist can have like totally different situations, right? So we need to understand who is the person, which skills he really have, which resources he have, what's there in his pocket, I mean, what he can do. So and then we start like mentorship, right? It's like free, I mean, you don't need to pay, but before people pay me like 10,000-15,000 US dollars. So last time I launched my product, so people, like there was 16 people, everyone pay 15,000. So when we met twice a week for 3 months, that was my business. So I was a kind of an expert, high ticket seller.
So you already making good money.
Yeah.
And then you left this business. You went totally to doTERRA, or you're still doing this business?
I started doTERRA for a half a year. Then I started this big project for 1 year, and then I come back to doTERRA. Because I actually understand after 1 year that it's the same what I was doing before for last 10 years, but just bigger. Because if you take that big amount of money, so you need to give next level of attention. So people not paying this money for theory, right? They pay for results. So I need people get this result. So I just need to live with them, you know. So it's just take all my energy. I was exhausted in the end of this year, and I just understand I don't want to live like that. We're living in Bali, like my wife and my kids swimming and you know, in a big pool and have fun, and I'm just sitting with my iPad, just like explaining all this like business, you know, things to the people. So I want to be freedom. This lifestyle which I have right now is much better, right? So you know my schedule, which is like amazing.
Okay, tell us a little bit more about your average day. Like, how do you spend your average Tuesday, let's say?
So every day I spend the same, actually. I'm like the person like that. We wake up in the morning, like we go to have a cup of coffee with my wife at like same place, and then we come back. We have around like 2 hours, sometimes 3 hours training, aerials, like gymnastics and jumping on a trampoline, acrobatics, and then we have lunch in like best healthy lifestyle, you know, vegan restaurants, like, you know, all of them. So Ubud is a crazy good place for vegans and vegetarians, healthy and good food, you know? And then we come back, so we have usually I have like a kind of one meeting, and then already I can spend some time with my kids or just read a book.
What a beautiful lifestyle! So he has one meeting a day, and
not every day, actually, not every day.
So every second day? Or?
Yeah, probably every second day.
Not too bad.
Maybe now when I decide to be like more active, so we start this international activity. So now we go to Bangkok. Now we like will create more content. So now we have a goal, because last few years. So I'm like in doTERRA. I already 6 years. So let's give like more numbers. So 6 years in doTERRA. Start COVID. I earn like 1 million US dollars as a profit. So it's average like 15,000 per month, right? And everything I have now, I actually did in first 1.5 years. So other like 4 years and something, I just living. And even I live 1 year without the phone. That's true. It was actually 11 months.
And the money was still coming.
So this is...
That's the best part.
That's what I'm talking when I said like asset. It means asset is like the property. For example, you rent out your property. So you know almost 100% every first of the month you will get your rent. I was living 1 year without my phone, and I have a big family with 3 kids, like a driver, 2 babysitters, and it was 3 actually before, because my daughter was like small. The whole team and the big villa and everything, and you know, like kindergartens and schools and everything. And I just 100% sure, like every first there will be another 15,000, which will give me opportunity to cover. And I was just like, not like in a depression, but that was a period of my life when I was thinking, okay, now I have this, so what am I gonna do next? So it was like a period I cut everything, and maybe not everyone, but almost, you know. So I more like go deeper inside to answer these questions. Okay, what will be in the future? And then we start this project. So already like reinvesting from doTERRA, you know, and so now it's growing, and I'm so happy about it.
Tell me a bit more about the product. What is your favorite product of doTERRA right now? What are you Copaiba?
Yeah,
Why
100%.
Copaiba?
This is a very specific oil. Yeah. So this is an oil of a tree which the tribes of South America used for hundreds of years, and actually thousands of years before, for everything. So it's same strong as a tea tree oil and oregano oil, and they use it for every single small thing and big thing as well. And we usually use Copaiba like to support the nervous system, you know, to be like more calm and like confident. I don't know, like more.
You're already very calm, and your wife is very calm as well.
Yeah, partly it's because of Copaiba. So I already for a year I use Copaiba like one small bottle per month, which is 5 drops under my tongue in the evening and 5 drops in the morning. It's crazy like how good it works. I know a lot of people who start because of our recommendation, they just start use it. First I was like really excited about it when I saw there was a woman with you know, like hands shaking. She even couldn't like cook, and she said like when I want to do something, whatever, I just put 2 drops of Copaiba into my hands, and then after 1 second hands stop shaking. So can you imagine just 1 or 2 drops of the oil work in a way that this crazy thing just stopped? What is the potential there, you know, working with the nervous system? So it was 2 drops, so I have 10
every day.
every day. So that's why I'm so like happy. Maybe this is
maybe it's one of the secrets of your success.
Yeah, why not?
Actually, you know what is so funny? When I was speaking to your wife last week, after the show, when you had the aerial gymnastic concert last week, I asked her, because she performed so well, she looks like a professional gymnast, and I asked her, Elena, did you worry before the concert? Because, you know, it was quite a, you know, advanced show. She's like, no, why do I need to worry? I have my Copaiba. Like, I just take a few drops under my thumb and I'm chilled, you know? So that's pretty cool, huh?
Yeah, so the secret is that there is some cannabinoids, same as in marijuana, but without any side effects, without any addiction. So it's like pure healthy thing, which is like highly recommended for actually everyone, especially people who live in big cities, who have stress, work in the office or whatever.
Like Dubai, let's say. I think all Dubai guys need to have
I don't know how people live without Copaiba. Okay, another product is VMG, right? So what is this? This is like 70 plus vitamins, so this like supplement with the microgreens and all the minerals and everything in a amount like every person needs for 1 day. So you know, before it was so many different small bottles, you know, I always forgot to consume something. So now I know, you just open, you just put it in the water, drink, that's it. So it's easy, easy, it's like easy. I know some people say no, like the high quality vitamins should be like separate and everything. You should consume it. So it's so difficult people to be like real nutritionists and to have all this, a lot of this stuff and just have this box with different like you think, oh, this are Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, after food, before food, blah blah blah. I don't care. Just all in one, you know. Even I can do like 2 in a day, like in the morning and in the evening. So it's so good. And we're training a lot, and we are training like 10 times in a week. So we feel that our body really need like more support, working with like, you know, muscle pain, which is deep blue wrap, like and relieve everything, and some vitamins and good food, and working with the nervous system. I think like everyone, it's like just a eco lifestyle. I love it. So that's why I started doing doTERRA. If it would be like any kind of multi-level marketing, like cosmetics or whatever, I don't know, other products, I will never do this business. But this product is so good, so I use it every single day. So we order just for our personal use around like $300 per month for years. And we always have a list what we need to order. Yeah, of course we recommend it.
Yes.
Every time I see like a mother, let's say, who say like, oh, my son is like feel not good, I need to buy something for him. I mean, no, please just give him On Guard, okay?
Yeah.
So On Guard is just like cinnamon, ginger, oregano. Just put On Guard and oregano in a capsule and he drink it. It's like the most strong antibiotics ever. And put it on his back, spine and on the feet. And in the morning he will be okay. He no need any antibiotics, please. No need to use this, So, and I'm so happy to share with the people like how to support yourself and your kids and your parents with this.
Yeah.
And I paid for it like really good.
Yeah.
So isn't it a dream?
It's a dream life. Yeah, it's a dream life on both levels, personal, professional, wellness.
Yeah.
And I also see how much easier it is for athletes to train, especially for ladies when they take VMG.
Yeah.
Because I've also heard the feedback that, let's say, because ladies, they have lunar cycle, sometimes it's very hard for them to train during the menstruation. But when they take the VMG, they don't actually feel it. They train like in any other day and there is no discomfort because they get basically all the vitamins, minerals and nutrition with just one little pack.
Like basically, yes. So it works. And there is not so many. Actually, almost all of them are here. So this is like omega. So if you have like VMG every day and omega and copaiba and some PB Restore, which is like very high level probiotics, and some phytoestrogen for ladies, and just use some like basic oils, let's say like peppermint or digestion just for digestion, and lemon drinking with the water for slight detox, lavender, frankincense for better sleep, and relaxation. So you already will be on the next level.
Yes.
So this I know from yoga. So my concept is like this. Yoga tell us whatever you do more often influence on your life more. So number one thing we do like more often everyone do is like breathe. So everyone is breathing every single moment, even if you are sleeping. So we are breathing. So if you breathe and you use some essential oils, or you like, let's say you live in Jakarta, it's better not to breathe. It's really bad for the health. If you use like peppermint, a special mix of oils, so you can have like more oxygen. So if you have more oxygen to your brain, to your body, like you feel better. Your body works like better, right? So the second is we drink. So if you drink not like Coca-Cola, you drink some natural ginger like probiotic or like coconut, or if you drink it with the lemon, so it's like detox. Every time we have some toxication and we need to have some detoxification, right? So then we eat a lot of depends on food, right? If you change your diet, it's like the main thing. And if you have some supplements and digestion oil, which is good for digestion, like special mix of oils, cardamom,
fennel, coriander,
like everything which affects the better digestion. So you just get more supplements, more nutrients, more like all the things from like the reason why we eat food, because sometimes people just eat and they just go out. Then the last one is sleep. Breathe every second. We drink every like hour. We eat like twice or 3 times, or some people eat 5 times a day. I don't know how. And then we sleep every single day. So if you sleep better, deeper. So if you use special supplements and lavender and frankincense, it's let's say you sleep 6 hours, but you feel like you sleep 8 hours. So this is plus 25%. This is crazy good. Like sleep is the best healing process ever. Of course you need to use it. It's just like $20. It's like nothing, Of course I use it. All of what I said before, I use every single day because I want to be like in a really good condition. After another 35 years, I want to be stronger than now. I want to be more active. Now I do like just one flip
Yeah.
After 35 years, I want to do like double backflip or like triple backflip, whatever.
Nice. This is kind of future biohacking, all these oils and supplements and also gymnastics,
of course,
right?
Combining with
all
some,
together. Do you consider like a future biohacking where you can actually reverse the aging process, get stronger and more flexible, right?
Yeah, now I'm super excited about both of my business connected with the healthy stuff and physical activity. So this is actually my job. If I already have like enough money just to live and to be happy, so then I just wanna to do it longer.
Nice.
That's it.
Nice. Every time people look at you, of course,
they have some questions.
They have questions, but because you give yourself a permission to live this lifestyle, right? To be healthy, as you said, to be fit, to reverse the aging, you kind of give permission to others. And when they look at you, they're like, okay, if Ajit can do it, maybe also I can do it, So it's actually quite powerful, Yeah,
that depends just on decision. Another strongest thing I want also to share that for me, like referral business, like doTERRA business, is about inspiring people, public speaker and motivator, and I understand that I already support hundreds of people on this way from very small salary or small results, financial results, to financial freedom. And this is also, for me, the way to support people. Lead them, to support them on the way to their financial freedom. If the person really go deep, so he become healthier, he become more rich, it's perfect. For me, it's perfect.
Be healthy, wealthy, happy. This is all it's all about.
Travel around the world.
Yeah, exactly. Explore. Have fun.
Play with your body.
Have one meeting per day, to have all this prosperity. Beautiful, beautiful. Ajit, thank you so much. It was very inspiring chat. We're gonna have more topics to be covered because essential oil supplements and gymnastics has a lot to offer. All right. Is there anything else you want to add at the end?
You can join us. That will be your life too, whenever you decide you want to change your life. So there is a lot of opportunities, everywhere. But as for me, so I have some experience, like doTERRA is a crazy good business model which lead person exactly to financial freedom, to more healthier lifestyle. Even if you are not able to do like business, you already have your project, just support yourself with this product, so you will feel like much better. So you will have more resource, for yourself, for your project, for your family, for your kids, for your partner. There is no reason not to use this, This is like the best investment ever. This like $200 per month, which you can just invest in yourself, which actually means like this is how you can show how you love yourself.
Thank you so much for sharing your journey. Stay tuned, guys. We're gonna have more amazing hacks on business, network marketing, well-being, health, and freedom coming very soon. See you.